I'm coming straight from the bottom, yeah. I had to hustle, yeah. I had no option. Full loaded 40 on me. No certain moves, if you move, I'ma pop it. Bitch, I'm a low, so I was cracking the nigga. It ain't always poppin'. I had to drop, they didn't wanna give me no jobs. I had no option. Yeah, bitch, I'm from the grove. Door up your foes, yeah. I'm in this bitch with my bros. Bitches are cold. I get them all by the low. Yeah, by the low. Yeah, solid bitch, I never fold. I never fold, bitch. I'm hot as.
Check. What's good? This is your boy Ill, back at it like a crack at it in the trap active. Let's get to this content, man. We're gonna review and we're gonna react. What's next on the chopping block? We got Munchie B. Morals over money. Make sure y'all go check out his channel, run the numbers up. But this is not about Munchie B. He had announced a paperwork party for ICEMAN, and he speaks on the guy Moneybag Rose. They went up to No Jumper, and you know they was pretty much talking about young Ant, saying that that's not tolerated to be talking on the phone, and shit like that. Trying to implement that, indicate that the Ant is kind of like dry snitching or whatever, or telling on himself, putting people in the mix. And, I guess that's how it came off. But Ant spoke on it, and he sent his torpedoes back. But we're gonna get into this content. Munchie B talking about a paperwork party. So let's get into it. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to it.
You just effed up. But it's funny because King Teeth from 6ix9ine East Coast was with Fat Cuz, and Fat Cuz is notorious for DPs. All he do is get his feet whipped. When he's in the penitentiary doing his time, bro, he went to the pen for robbing the right track. For the viewers, because I got viewers from New Zealand and Sydney, Australia, different states in America. The right track is a male strip club that's no longer open no more. It's a male strip club, butt naked male dancers. He robbed the right track.
What the fuck? Oh damn! Times got so hard that reputable gang members said, "Let's rob a male strip club." Now, was this just one incident, or did he have like a series of strip clubs and then he happened to have one male strip club? But what was the thought process? Like, yeah, I know where they got all the money at. Where? Male strip club. That's crazy.
Who put this shit together for Fat Cuz? Fuck it, Moneybag Rose. Who put this together for Moneybag Rose, aka AZMO, to rob the right track? I don't know how much money was in there. It could have been some money. I don't know. But to rob the naked male club, I don't know if your boyfriend got you mad. You said, nigga, you ain't gonna have nowhere to work. I don't know. Y'all gotta do your own research on that. Rap No Street Politic. Do the video on Infinasmo from East Coast Crib or Tiny Out, whatever, Moneybag Rose, when he robbed the right track, the male strip club, and did like 17, 18 years with robbing some strippers. Some male strippers. Whatever. But look. However, this ain't about Moneybag Rose and his naked male robbery, right? This is about ICEMAN from 6ix9ine East Coast, King Ice with no teeth. He talking about how shit's supposed to go in the jailhouse.
Please, man. What's up, man? What's going on? It's Q. Yo, what's up, Q, man? Yo, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, man. All right, man. Yo, how's your crew? Yo, they outside waiting. Yo, what's up with you? Yo, when you got parole, man? Yo, man, I just got parole the other day, man. That shit is cool, man. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Right up. Come on, man. This Blaze, of course I'm taking care of myself, man. Cool, man. It's nice to see you, man. Yeah, pardon me for a second. I'm about to rob this place. All right, everybody, put your hands in and face the fucking ball. Oh, shit. Don't look at me, goddammit. Hey, yo, Q, you want a piece of this? Nah, man, I'm all right. All right, everybody, shut your fucking clothes off. Hurry up. You look good. That is you all ain't no food now. Yeah, she going shopping tonight. You can go.
Should not be spoken about
on the internet, period. This is not for content, right? Period.
Shout out Lush. He said, what about prison? He said that because Jay Hood is sitting right there. He made his internet presence from prison, on the phone, off the internet. Hey, shout out Lush Uno, man. Shout out MacArthur Park. All right, keep it pushing.
What go on in the neighborhood is stay in the neighborhood. What go on in Vegas?
And you know the funny thing about that, like he was saying, Jay Hood has got the reputation of knocking out 50 East Coast Crips in the county. He know about it. They never even said nothing about that. Select politicking, moving the goalposts. What y'all think? This is crazy.
In Vegas.
Facts.
Right? At the end of the day, you feel me? I'm speaking on behalf of those that feel some type of way about niggas that's calling in from these motherfucking federal lines that's being fucking recorded.
Your call's been recorded. On everything.
Straight the fuck up.
Hey, hold on.
It applies to everybody that called in.
Niggas is missing right here. Check this out.
They got podcasts.
Hold on. Talk about in the county jail, in CDCR,
King Guys.
in prison, in the feds.
What's up, King Guys?
Your booking number
What?
is tied to your name.
Okay.
So when you call in, booking number got to get tied in.
All right.
So regardless of what you got going on, they know who you are.
Where your
All right,
teeth
pause.
at, though?
You're self.
All right, pause. Who asked for this shit, man? Who the Okay, that's King Guys. Breaking down whatever. Now, the funny thing about King Guys, he talking about people calling in from the county jail doing content. Calling jail from whatever. You, in the words of Baby Bray's old bitch ass, you bad peoples. You got paperwork. And it's going to be posted on my Instagram and my Twitter, per usual, MB_ the mayor. Okay? And it's going to be pinned to the top of these comments. I know Free Cash, the game, it won't be on the top of these comments. It's going to be his paperwork pinned to the top of the link. The people versus Douglas. You know what I'm saying? Now, look. ICEMAN from 6'9" East Coast. Big checks out you hanging out with this fat fuck Moneybag Rose. He running from a DP. He not going back to the 6-pack. He running from a DP. You know what I'm saying? You try to blast Petey Wack from Rolling 60s. Petey Wack, a reputable member from Rolling 60s, got ties to the East Coast. The East Coast wasn't feeling it. They want AZMO, aka Moneybag Rose, to pull up like Huggies, come catch your DP, and he's running. Have you ever seen a fat man run? Well, you seeing it now on Inglewood, but it ain't about.
Damn. So Moneybag Rose allegedly running from a DP and is not welcome in the 6-pack, or he won't go back to the 6-pack and get his issue. Allegedly. That's crazy. You know, I mean, he should be amped to do that because, you know, he was, the last time I seen him, he was in the ring fighting DW Flames. He was about to squabble. I mean, well, I think he got knocked out in that motherfucker. I don't know. But hey, man, need to report to the set. Report to the set.
It's about Iceman. Now, I got my lovely assistant. I call her, her name is whatchamacallit. So y'all go get used to whatchamacallit, because every time I got something to blast like a missile, whatchamacallit go, you know what I'm saying? She gonna be narrating and shit. She gonna give a small sample. This gonna come from page 2 and 3 of the paperwork, but I'm gonna put the whole link on the top of these comments and on my Instagram, and y'all check it out. But Iceman talking about how shit go in the county jail, in the CDCR, in the prison, California prisons, and how Young and Hefe that been in camp, juvenile hall camp, county jail, prison, and the federal prison, how it go. But let's see how he carries himself when he's under pressure. You ready, Rachel McCauley?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Douglas was a member of the East Coast Crips. On a June date in 2000, he carried a gun for protection. Douglas had carried it all day. Douglas conceived the idea of robbing a video store. He recruited 3 gang members to help. Douglas gave his boy, Tiny Sandman, the gun. It was around noon. Douglas and Sandman went inside the video store while others remained outside on watch. Douglas went in first. Why? Because, man, we're about to rob the place. That's why. Douglas looked around inside the store to see who was there. Then Sandman entered with the gun. Jose Puente was at the cash register. Douglas demanded the money, telling Puente to hurry up and give us the money faster. Puente smiled and reached under the counter. Douglas twice ordered Puente to put his hands on the counter. Puente did not obey Douglas' orders. Sandman shot Puente. As Douglas put it, my partner, Sandman, pulled the trigger because we thought he was reaching for a gun.
Oh, that's crazy. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the clerk that lost his life. And that's some dangerous shit, you know. I used to work at a convenience store. Worked that one before, shit. Oh shit, I wasn't up in that motherfucker empty-handed, but shit. This is pretty much what they was doing.
Hey, we're closed. No more customers, that's it. Freeze, motherfucker! Turn around! Turn around, hit the wall, quick! Please, don't shoot.
Turn around,
motherfucker! I don't see nothing, look. I won't shut the fuck up! Please, I'm not crazy. Give a fuck about you! Take everything you want. Shut the fuck up! Please, just don't shoot me, that's all. Okay? You're not gonna shoot me, are you? Please don't shoot me, alright? Shut the fuck up! Tell me you're not gonna shoot me! Throw your ass away! You don't keep talking! Throw your ass in the fucking wall! Shut the fuck up, old man! Yeah. Alright, let's go! Let's go!
Yeah, man, that's pretty much what it looked like. That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like.
Later, Douglas claimed there was a knife there, but nothing corroborated his claim. The bullet to Puente's head was eventually fatal. He died days later. Douglas looked around inside the store to see who was there. Then Sandman entered with a gun. Jose Puente was at the cash register. Douglas demanded the money, telling Puente to hurry up and give us the money faster. Puente smiled and reached under the counter. Douglas twice ordered Puente to put his hands on the counter. Puente did not obey Douglas' orders. Sandman shot Puente. As Douglas put it, my partner, Sandman, pulled the trigger because we thought he was reaching for a gun. Later, Douglas claimed there was a knife there, but nothing corroborated his claim. The bullet to Puente's head was eventually fatal. He died days later. After Sandman shot Puente, Douglas looked over the counter and I saw Puente on the floor shaking and stuff. I saw blood on the ground. I'm like, man, hurry up. Let's get the money. After the shooting, Douglas went outside to look around to see who was out there watching. Then he went back in the store and started getting the money and stuff. Douglas opened the cash register and just took it all. He then emptied Puente's pockets while the clerk lay on the ground with blood pooling around his head. Douglas and Sandman split the take. They decided to give nothing to their lookouts who left at the sound of gunfire.
Crazy.
Douglas and Sandman left the scene and bought some weed. Then they smoked it and started drinking 40s. Drinking 40s over there, kicking it. Just kicking it and stuff, man. What became of Douglas' gun? We just did.
This is sick. When you hear it, it just sounds more evil. You know, after they took this man's life and they went and giddy up the money, decided that those guys, they ran off, they didn't get no money. They went to go drinking, smoking, hit 40s and talk about the incident. This psychopath shit right there, man.
Get some foul stuff with it, man, you know, so we're going to get rid of this. Douglas expressed regret his dollar yield from the robbery was small. 2 days after the video store robbery, Douglas, Sandman, and another gang member committed another robbery. This time, it was an auto parts store. Douglas was the lookout. The others went into the store with a gun. The two store employees turned over the money from the register. The robbers tried to take money from the employee's pocket, but fled when they heard police had been called. No one was hurt. Douglas had 2 jury trials for these crimes in 2002 and 2003. The first trial resulted in robbery convictions for the auto parts store, but a mistrial for the video store events. In the second trial, the jury convicted Douglas of a second-degree robbery and first-degree murder. The jury found true a special circumstance that the murder occurred during a robbery. The juror also found true criminal street gang enhancement and firearm allegations. Regarding the special circumstance, the trial court instructed the jury that if it found Douglas was not the actual killer, or if it could not decide whether Douglas was the actual killer or an aider or abettor, the juror could find the special circumstances to be true only if it was satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that Douglas acted with reckless indifference to human life and as a major participant, aided, embedded, counseled, commanded, induced, solicited, requested, or assisted in the commission of the crime of robbery which resulted in the death of a human being named Jose Puente. The court used former Cal JIC number ... for this instruction. The court sentenced Douglas to life in prison without possibility of parole for the murder, plus 33 years and 8 months to life for his other crimes and enhancements. In 2004, this court affirmed Douglas' conviction. The current case began in 2019. An attorney represented Douglas. In 2019, this attorney filed a petition for resentencing under the section ... on Douglas' behalf. The legislator enacted section with Senate Bill number. The people filed a response and Douglas' attorney filed a reply. The trial court issued an order to show cause. Douglas then submitted additional briefing in hundreds of pages from the record in his direct appeal. Both sides presented written argument, but neither side opted to offer new evidence, save for a declaration Douglas submitted. This declaration states in part that I became involved in the crimes I am presently incarcerated on by hanging out and being stupid. I was bored on the days the crimes were committed. I accept responsibility for my actions. I made a wrong decision that day, but I was not the one that shot the man at the World Video Store.
Uh-oh.
In his declaration,
Hold up. He declared a declaration of no independence. My declaration of independence is to be separated from me and this other guy that we did the crime with. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was him. That's what happened. That's called snitching. Yeah, that's called snitching. That's what they call snitching. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? Y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments.
Douglas expressed no surprise his partner shot the clerk.
Uh-oh.
Nor did Douglas mention anything about changing his tactics in the auto parts.
He said he wasn't surprised. He already threw his homie under the bus. I wasn't surprised that nigga did that. He's known for doing shit like that. That's pretty much what you said. God damn it. This is crazy nasty work. Morals over money, yo. No morals over money that day. It was money over the morals. We ain't perfect, though. This shit crazy. Rest in peace to the guy who lost his life. And then people who was affected by that. We gotta do better, people. We gotta do better.
Store robbery to reduce the risk of more killings. The trial court denied Douglas' motion, concluding Douglas still could be convicted of first-degree murder under current law. The court explained, it is clear beyond a reasonable doubt that there was sufficient evidence to convict petitioner of acting with the specific intent to kill as the actual killer of Jose Puente and as a major participant who acted with reckless indifference to human life.
All right, that's cool. Thank you. Whatchamacallit. Now, listen. You on your appeal talking about you ain't not surprised that your man's Sandman from East Coast peeled old boy at the video store. Now, this 2000. I don't know. Blockbusters was around. I don't know how much money at what video store. I don't know what kind of Easty shit you was on. Robbing video stores or whatever. I'm a young dude. 2000, 2001, 9/11 hit. Boo, I like 6th, 7th grade. I'm a young dude. You know what I'm saying? 2000, 2001. So I don't know, man. How much money in there is even worth it? Then y'all go rob a what y'all rob after that?
It definitely wasn't.
Whatever, bro. Y'all niggas, y'all just.
That definitely wasn't working. That's crazy, yo. But this type of shit happens every day. That's why we gotta watch it. We gotta watch our surroundings. We gotta watch the people we deal with. And we gotta watch the company we keep. The niggas destroyed other lives and destroyed their own lives as well. Y'all get in the comments, let me know. This is just a reaction. Y'all can go check out the rest of that. Morals over money. Yeah, we're gonna definitely get to some more content. I think Ant got something to say about this too. Let's get back to that. Before we go, we gotta let Ant speak on it, right? Yeah, let's get Ant to speak on it.
Call is being recorded.
These dudes just act like they gangsters, gang bangers, or gang members, whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody chasing some form of clout and fame and trying to point the finger at others. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we on today. So y'all already know these past few days I've been on these guys, right? You know what I'm saying? These guys that call themselves members, you know, came to the internet putting false allegations out there, right? So now these guys is backtracking, talking about, oh, we know you didn't do it, you know you didn't do it. Y'all knew that I didn't do it from the get-go, so I don't even understand why you guys even allowed yourself to run with a narrative, you know what I'm saying? These guys allowed themselves to get goofy and run with a narrative, and these guys want to be respected or call themselves respected in their areas, and I don't even see how these type of dudes are even respected, you know what I'm saying, in their community, you know what I'm saying, running these type of plays and games and then coming full circle. Oh man, it's social media. Dudes turn clowns for social media, paint their face, put on these red noses, you know what I'm saying, put on these costumes and put on these red wigs, you know what I'm saying. It's just ludicrous out here, right? So pertaining to this taco truck thing, right, and I don't even want to keep on talking about it, but you know, it kind of teed me off that dudes even played with it like that, you know, when you got other real life things going on, and a lot of these dudes have been incarcerated and been in jail themselves, and they still, you know what I'm saying, want to play these goofy games, you know what I'm saying, and I don't even understand it, you know what I'm saying. You can't be thorough and solid playing these type of games, whether it's for the internet or whatever, because you got to know at some point what not to touch and what to get away from, and all your realness. Like, man, hold on, man, that's kind of goofy of me to participate in this. I'm not going to participate in that. Participate in the truth and what's facts, you know what I'm saying, not with smoke and mirrors and smoke screens, you know what I'm saying, and that's exactly what you goofies doing. So, you know, I heard these guys, you know, come on here and backtrack and, you know, say some other things, and it just, like, furthermore, correlate what I was saying. So, you know, dudes talking about people weird and this and that, talk about when they first heard the situation, how they called their homies and checked in with their homies and asked their homie, like, why are you asking your homie? Like, man, this is crazy. Like, and that's what I don't understand. People supposed to be somebody, supposed to be these people in the community, and got to call other people, you know what I'm saying, to play these weird games. You know what I'm saying, dudes already knew from the get-go I didn't have nothing to do with this. So why do I got to come to the internet, you know what I'm saying, to defend my name and place what's been going on out there for dudes, you know what I'm saying, to get their panties in a bunch and finally come out like, oh, man, we already know he didn't do it. I called the homie and this and that. This is the only reason why I had your name in my mouth. My name shouldn't have been in your mouth, period, pertaining to that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand this is the internet and stuff like that, but, like, why these goofies couldn't be the ones to come out like, hey, no, you know what I'm saying, dudes are reporting this, you know what I'm saying, that ain't what he in jail for, you know, he didn't do nothing to our homie. They allowed Flacco to run it, and then they came behind Flacco and ran it, you know what I'm saying. Now these dudes want to come and, oh, this and that, when they know that they was on the line, you know what I'm saying, playing with whack, trying to create narratives. Like I told y'all, I'm going to keep telling y'all, these are the type of games that whack play. The stuff, and I don't even know, and if his channel did the numbers that Flacco did, he wouldn't give the content to Flacco. But being that his channel don't do the numbers that Flacco do, when he do get something that's hot and flaming, he just hands it over to Flacco. Like, hey, look, man, I got this, man. Woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? And Flacco eats it all up, you know what I'm saying, and places it out there, you know what I'm saying? That's how it go. But it just kind of like had me bewildered that, like, these guys, even like, I don't really know these dudes like this. One of the dudes to be in my community, you know what I'm saying, around my homies and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and that's why I don't understand why this weird dude would even play these games, you know what I'm saying, coming to the internet with my name in his mouth in this type of manner, you know what I'm saying, Tony.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna stop it right there. We don't try to go too long, but y'all get the picture. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. What y'all think? You think Ant doing a little bit too much talking on that phone? Is he even speaking on his case? I ain't heard nothing about his case, but he has been getting at people that have been putting him in all these different type of unalivings and cases and shit like that. And then speaking on people who got a bunch of skeletons in their own closet. This is crazy, man. But y'all get in the comments, let me know, man. We're gonna get up out of here. It's your boy Ill, signing off.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mind blown like cocaine. I'm a fly human being, money is the reason. No, it ain't about those games. Keep the tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mind blown like cocaine. Pure white, Peruvian, take flight, ride the wind, long nights, we're getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick, circle of death, calling it the worst shift. Mind blown, mind gone, just took a life he don't care about his own. But this is what the youth talk, turned up. Mommy offered those pills, plus she coked up. Out to celebrate, told it's the last days. Race and chase away the pain, love is lame. Ain't no shame, she peeling off her lace and things.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.